Let's go. Westside Boogie back on the Cruz Show.
What's
Real
up,
92.3 LA.
What it do? I'm back.
We here. Welcome back, my G.
Superheroes
Yeah,
here.
man. Y'all been ignoring me for 10 years.
Never.
It's usually the artist that ignores.
No, I'm just playing. I had no
radio
music
guys.
out.
I had no music.
I had no music
No,
out.
well, listen, you were working. You were putting together a great body of work.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, man. Finally, sophomore album Jitters.
Oh,
they out of here.
that happens. It happens.
I'm back
More
outside.
Black superheroes on all streaming platforms.
Go get my album, please.
Yep.
Support me and my kids.
Support the kids. You see the kids on the artwork.
No, support my. Those ain't my kids.
Those are not your kids.
No, man.
Who'd you rent
I
them
don't
from?
even know them kids.
You don't know. Yo, stop.
I really don't
How
know.
much you pay them kids for the artwork?
I don't know. Ask Interscope. I don't know. No, I don't know them kids. My manager set it up. We had a concept we wanted to execute. My kid act like he too cool, and he 13. He too heavy to be on my shoulder. So he actually bigger than me, I think. So yeah.
What do your kids listen to?
My
Other than
kid,
you?
listen, I got one kid, man. Quit putting extra kids on me, bro. What you doing? I might have
know.
other
I don't know.
kids.
It's been a
I
long
might
time
have
since
something
we've
out
seen
there.
you.
Who knows, though? But right now, as I know of, I got one kid. He 13. He listen to Ride Wave because he fake, like, depressed sometimes. No shade to anybody that's really depressed in the world, but I know my kid just like being fake emotional. And and what else he listen to? Like some little teenage rappers. I don't know. I don't be knowing.
For sure.
But they hard, though. He got good ear. I give him
He's
that.
got a good ear.
Yeah.
That's right, man. Somebody was saying those might be Kendrick's kids. I don't know. Are they?
That
are they
is
K-Dot's
hilarious.
kids?
Could be. Yeah, we just switch kids.
Kendrick,
let me borrow
claim
your
these kids. Claim these kids on your taxes.
I should now. You know what I'm saying? They're on
can.
my cover. I might as well claim them.
Can they?
The
work
one I'm
with
telling you,
you?
that one on my shoulder, I felt like he weighed 500 pounds. That shit. It was
Shoot a
He's
baby.
a little guy. He's a little guy.
all on my
man.
shoulder.
Yes, sir. We've gotten some new jewelry since we last saw you.
Yeah, no, the same watch I've been having for a couple
Not the
years.
same one?
I had a bigger chain, but I got scammed by an African man in Vegas, and he took my chain.
You got scammed by an African man in
He
Vegas.
kind of talked me into giving him my chain. He was that good at his job. We're not gonna do the story again. But just know, an African man got my chain in Vegas, my LVRN chain. This is my assistant's chain that I'm wearing right now because she just hate when I wear t-shirts without chains.
Got it.
I got my watch and I
You
got a
gonna get
Burberry bag.
You're gonna get a Ben Baller chain soon. What we doing?
Well, how much those cost?
About 100,000.
I'm good.
No.
I could maybe, you know what I'm saying? I really just like little subtle pieces, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's the
Stuff
best
like
way to
that.
do it.
I'm not really
You
into
don't
like
like to be being too loud?
Nah, because niggas gonna try to. Hold on, I'm not supposed to cut. Somebody gonna try to. Oh, niggas gonna try to get me in the world. I don't even want to put myself out there, and I just don't be liking wearing a lot of jewelry. I don't like shades, really. I don't like flashy stuff for real.
That's right, that's
I just
right.
like subtle vibes.
Yeah, subtle vibes is, I think, the way to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Subtle, summer vibes, too easy.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Plus, yeah, you're right. You gotta be crazy. I mean, you gotta be careful out there. It's crazy out there.
No, exactly. But
always looking
also,
for
you should be
somebody.
able to wear what you want and not have to worry about somebody like doing something. So you know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah, man.
Go get your jewelry, kings.
Have fun,
Exactly.
but be careful.
Exactly. Be careful. Be mindful of your surroundings. Watch
Don't
what's going
show
on.
off. And if you're doing dirt, don't tell you on yourself on the gram. How about
Exactly. Don't do dirt and say,
They
"Hey,
watching.
look at my hands. They dirty."
that? No, not like that. I'm just saying, they watching, bro.
No, they is
watching.
watching. They is watching.
You feel me? Yo, so more black superheroes. All right, so those are not your children.
No, I
but,
do not
they
know
make
them
for great
kids.
album
Shout-
artwork. We got the young legend Soulja Boy on the project, along with Snoop Dogg and so many more.
Big
Insane.
Draco. Big Draco.
Big Draco. Why Draco on the project?
Man,
Can't even
I
lie,
was
the name of
just-
the song.
For one, he from Compton.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just playing. But he hang with a lot of people I know in Compton. But also, I was just in the studio and it gave me Soulja Boy energy. And it started off as a joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, actually,
Nah,
he
listen
really,
to it.
he,
Yeah, yeah.
he really give me Soulja Boy energy. And he amazing. He a legend. So I was just,
Dude is a living legend.
he a
bro.
legend.
Young
Shout out
legend.
to Big Soldier, man.
Yeah.
Everything he done did for the culture. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah.
He really did a lot.
He really did a lot for the
really
culture.
did a
Come
lot.
on, man.
So
He
shout
showed
out
us
to Big
what it was
Soldier.
to go viral. He showed us a lot on how to release music and
Exactly. So at the core of it, regardless if you disagree with stuff he do in the world or
Yeah, man.
his the way he look at life, you gotta give him his credit for
Yes,
what he
sir.
did for the culture
Yes,
and music.
sir. Yo, you dug a little deeper for this project.
I did. I'm
You
glad
went
you
in.
noticed that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
went in, yes, sir.
Tried-
Vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think I've always been vulnerable, but like this time, I think I was really holding myself accountable this time around,
I
and
believe
like
so. Yes, sir.
understanding where my trauma coming from and all the unaddressed like issues I had last time around when I didn't have therapy, and so a lot of stuff came to the light this time around.
We doing therapy now.
Shout out to therapy, man.
Dog,
you know what I'm saying?
It works, bro.
You know
at first it's kind of tough, right? So you go in there and you got to open up, you got to peel off the layers.
Yeah, no, it's
and
still
then
tough.
Got you re-upset at people.
Exactly. Man, there's so many layers to it, and there's so many levels of like growing, and then you grow and then realize, oh, growing don't stop. I gotta keep growing, and that's the frustrating part.
Yeah.
Because some days I'll be like lying to my therapist. Some days I like some days it feel like school. So I'll be like, oh, I'm in the studio, but I'm just on the couch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
that's hilarious.
It's uncomfortable, and everybody being uncomfortable all the time ain't fun. But that's when growth happens. So
absolutely, yeah. No, I've lied to my therapist, and I've sat there thinking to myself, why am I lying right now to my therapist? I gotta tell them the truth.
For real, exactly. Because you really only like hurting yourself. It's like cheating yourself in workouts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
stop shorting yourself because it's only hurting you.
Yeah, you got to heal yourself. Garcia's therapist fell asleep on him.
Oh my God.
It's real shit.
Because she knew you was lying or something?
It was a dude. He just fell asleep. Garcia had a lot to unload.
Well,
writing notes and the pen hit the floor.
Yeah, so
that's how I knew he fell asleep.
So that's
disrespect.
So that's a real thing too. My therapist was saying how you really got to find the right person for you. And not every therapist is like, I just happen to get the right one on the first try, I think. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never had a therapist before. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a real relationship, and you got to make sure you can really connect to somebody too.
Yeah, man. Really quick, talk to us about how that really does open you up. I know we're having fun with it, but it does really open up a gateway and a path to like deeper meaning. Yeah. Which turns into art.
No, exactly. You become more aware of it. And at first, it was hard because I'm just used to channeling heartbreak and making music off of it. Yes, sir. And then I got a therapist, and she made me more aware, and I couldn't just blame my ex. So my approach to music, it was kind of. Yeah, it was kind of hard at first, like, you know what I'm saying, hence to why this gap between my albums been so long, just because it was a growing process, trying to learn how to create from not a blaming somebody point of view, but like self-awareness and like taking accountability. And so in relationships, it's making me more patient with people, because I know a lot of people haven't got therapy yet, so I need to be more patient when I'm having conversations with people, because it's hard now that I'm kind of like, not healed, but I'm like closer to being healed. So sometimes I don't even want to talk to some people who not healed, because like, you're not even understanding what I'm saying right now. So you know what I'm saying?
In one ear, out the other. Yeah. Are you in search of enlightenment?
Always. I am, but then I run from it at the same time. Ooh. Because like, I know I need it and I want it, but then it's like, I'm scared to change from a mindset I'm already conditioned to have. Like growing up, it's like retaliate with anger, fight my friends to talk through conversations, have a bunch of girls at one time and like brag about it and stuff like that. But then I got a kid who watching everything I do, and I start realizing I could tell him like, be great, don't follow my footsteps. But if I'm not like leading by example, he just gonna copy what I'm doing. My actions literally speak louder than my words, as cliche as it sounds. So, and
then we wonder where they get it from.
Exactly. It's tough.
It's coming from us,
Exactly.
You gonna get back with your ex after all this?
No, I'm not, because I'm not saying I don't know what the future holds. I know right now, I believe she's happy. I believe she was a person that's better for her. I wasn't a great boyfriend. And also to hold her accountable, I don't think she was a person for me either. So like, you know what I'm saying? I think it was an experience I learned from. It was like a healthy relationship at times. So I was able to like see what that feel like and know I definitely want that in the future. But
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of like core values we didn't agree on.
Man, look at you, bro. Clap it up.
Clap it up for the boy.
That's good, man. Healing journey. I love that, man. This is great. This is great, man. More Black superheroes out now, all streaming platforms. Crazy. When you see the game coming at Eminem, right? Are you like, come on, bro?
I'm always conflicted with that, because I'm from Compton. Before I was signed, I'm from Bompton at that. Before I was signed to Eminem, Game gave me a video feature. And you know what I'm saying? Amazing look that I needed at that time. But I'm also signing Eminem, changed my life. There in my corner, you know what I'm saying? One of the greatest rappers of all time. So yeah, I'm conflicted. I feel like I'm better than everybody. So there's one, you know what I'm saying? I love Eminem. I'm signing him. I feel like I'm better than him. I feel like I'm better than Game. So let's just throw that out there. But also like, if Eminem, I'm pretty sure if Eminem asked me like, hey, can you get on this song with me to like go at Game? I'm pretty sure my loyalty is going to reside with him, and I'm going to have to.
You would do it.
Yeah, it's just rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it go anything past rap, then obviously.
You would inherit that beef.
Rap beef.
Yeah,
anything.
Crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a black man at the end of the day. Game is a black man. I'm not into, you know what I'm saying, promoting that type of activity. But rap beef, yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah. And you would join Eminem, join forces to go at Game.
Exactly. You're funny for asking me this. This is the clickbait. That's it right there. I get it.
You can cut that out.
You was trying to heal.
Hey,
fool.
man.
I know. And look at me.
Now you generating trauma.
Hey, man. I'm up for whatever. I really just like rapping. So
Facts.
I'm in an all competitive rap.
That's
so,
what it is,
so there's
though.
that too.
It's a contest.
I sometimes,
Exactly.
I sometimes think raps like the WWE. You gotta
Yeah,
have to
you know what I'm saying?
put on a show sometimes.
And it got like,
bro.
I know we in the healed world right now, and I feel like it's been trickled down the rap to where everybody all nice to each other, and like all the rappers is clicked up, and I'm like, nah, let's compete. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let's do that.
Sir. You got a credit on K-Dot's album.
I did.
Talk to us
Shout
about
out to Kendrick, man, one of my
Yes, sir.
goats. That's just a luxury being signed to LVRN. Well, having LVRN as management because they got Summer Walker. My manager Justice just threw me a lob and said, "Hey, can you help Summer with her verse? She finna be on Kendrick album." At first, I thought he was capping, and I was like, "Nah, you're lying." Okay,
lying to me, dog.
I help you here and there. So I sent him back some nonsense, and he was like, "This sucks. Like, I'm for real. This is going on Kendrick album." And so then I really helped with Summer and like really tried to give my best foot forward. And yeah,
And there it is.
There it is.
Boom.
Got
The rest
writing
is
credit.
history.
Are you actively writing for other people?
No, that was the first time
That was the
ever.
first
That was
time?
my first time ever.
Wow.
And it was weird because, you know what I'm saying, I was at home recording in front of all the homies, and they hearing me say these female lines, and they like, boy, what type of shit is you on right now? And I was like, you know what I'm
You're
saying?
like, look, bro.
I'm doing something else, man. It's
Yeah,
not,
you
it's not
already wrote act up for City Girls.
exactly.
That was
And
a
that
big
had to be a
record.
crazy bag to get in or going to say
Yeah.
like, nah, you could get smacked up. Like, he was in another bag.
You have to tap into that.
Exactly. Shout out
when
to
you
Yachty,
rap.
man.
Yeah, no, for real.
Rapper, songwriter, superhero.
I'm everything.
Come
Father. Make sure we say that always.
Father.
Father before everything.
Father first.
I love that.
Father first. I went to my first soccer game yesterday with my kid.
Yeah.
LAFC.
Uh-oh.
That's not y'all guys?
Uh-oh.
I like both. I like LAFC.
Man, it was
Galaxy.
going off. They got a new player, Giorgio. Y'all know him?
Chilean?
Yeah, y'all ready for him? He finna come tripping. Exactly. He didn't play yesterday, but they told me about him. Tyler Higbee was there. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know I had better seats than Tyler Higbee.
That's
He
right.
played for the
That's
Rams,
right. Let's go.
so that's my
You
flex.
should.
Shout out to him.
You were field?
Yeah, I was
level?
right there. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
I could have clapped it up with the players.
Come on now. Come on, man. Your son like soccer?
Nah.
Nah.
He
like free
wasn't
stuff.
he literally wasn't trying to go. And the night before I told him he had to go and he was happy. Then the day of, I was like, nah, my kid needs to get out the house and experience
If
stuff.
you want him to play soccer, you got to get him a Mexican coach.
So, you know what's crazy? My baby mama just had a baby by another man and he got deported because he Dominican.
Okay.
So now I got this little Dominican baby and I'm finna take her to the soccer games. We finna go crazy. I'm finna learn the sport. Me and my Dominican daughter, Noah Dixon.
Let's go.
Don't play with us.
Teach him how to speak to his Dominican daughter.
Well, I mean, I don't know Dominican
Do the
lingo
accent.
like that.
Do the accent, bro.
Que lo que?
Que lo
Tú
que?
eres lo mío.
What that mean?
Que lo que is just like what
Like,
is
what's
it?
good?
What up?
Like,
What
yeah.
up?
Oh,
What's good?
yeah.
Que
I'm
lo que?
finna go holler at my daughter today.
Que lo que?
Que lo
Que lo
que?
Kentucky. They say que lo Kentucky.
Nah, man, you going wild.
But yeah, that's dope, dude. That's dope. Yeah, soccer's my favorite sport. I'm excited for the World Cup. It's gonna be in Qatar. I'm not gonna be able to go, but the next World Cup's gonna be in the U.S. So I'm trying to go to different
Where it's gonna be in the U.S.?
different stadiums. So it's gonna be in L.A.
Yep.
Oh, we up.
Come on.
Yeah, fool.
yes,
so
sir.
it's a good time to get into soccer.
I'm gonna be in
right
my bag by then.
And soccer fans, they're all like Suge Knights, like mini Suge Knights. Soccer
Nah, I'm
fans
telling you,
don't
they
give a shit.
sang and yelled the whole game.
Yeah,
It was nuts.
And they will
Like,
fight.
you see, that's why I'm glad I was in the other seats.
Yeah.
They'll tear
It was
shit
a point
down.
when they all threw beer in the air and it just landed on it. They didn't throw it forward. They just threw it up on
Right, right.
themselves.
Oh, here's $30.
Yeah. Like, what? Yeah, see? Nah, they different.
He
See?
as well.
Yeah, in
That's
Mexico,
right, yeah.
like if you score a goal, you celebrate in front of the fans, and you're the opposing team, they throw pee on you.
nah.
What
that's
happened to that
different.
dude on Pablo Escobar's team? He scored a goal for the opposite team, and they killed his ass for it.
Oh, see, y'all tripping in soccer.
Yo, it's
Soccer
real,
different.
Yo, you got a birthday coming up.
Dang,
What we
shout
doing?
out to you, man.
we doing?
Yo, in the car on the way here, I was just thinking, like, am I going to post my birthday on Instagram? Because it's like, it don't look cool. I'm getting older and rappier, so it's like,
Yeah.
I might just keep it ducked off. And if you know me, you know me. Tell me happy birthday. But I might not do the thirst trap of getting everybody to tell me happy birthday this year.
Little Shakey's party, Chuck E. Cheese party.
I love Shakey's,
Shakey's
bro.
is
Brunch
fire.
or lunch?
Oh my
Mojo
God.
potatoes
I
all
freaking
day.
love Shakey's, dog.
What?
I'm definitely going to Shakey's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arcade's still there.
They
Broken?
arcades suck, though. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah,
They
arcade's
arcades
weak.
poop.
It's
Arcade's
like-
always been weak, but it's there.
Yeah, it is there.
You feel me? Half the games are broken, but they're there.
You're right.
So what we doing for the birthday? We're gonna
you gonna stop acting like you gonna pull up. You're not even gonna pull
Tell
up.
him,
We're gonna celebrate the
Yeah,
party.
He never
That's
pulls
what
up.
we do, man.
Don't read off the paper to me. I'm just.
We're gonna send Richie to your party and report back, bro.
No, I'm just playing. Bet. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You don't know what
Probably just, you know what I'm saying? Probably find me a little girlfriend to fall in love with that week. You know what I'm saying?
LAFC game.
LAFC game. You right.
There you go.
Flex.
Strip club? Are you getting a massage?
Nah, I don't
What
like
we
strip
doing?
club because I'm so cheap. I hate them. I respect their craft. You know what I'm saying? I
No,
believe.
I've heard that you're very financially.
You know what I'm saying? And I believe what they do is amazing. It take a lot of upper body strength. But I also have a son. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense when he got travel ball that costs $7 million a day.
Ooh,
So
yeah, right,
you know what I'm
Garcia.
saying?
You
So-
feel that too. His kids, they're teenagers. They're huge paws. They got these big feet, and they're playing basketball now. Garcia, I mean, it's real, right?
It's like $1,200 every few months, bro.
What?
Yeah.
yeah, mine a little more than that for real. Cause he got a trainer, then he go to Miami, then Texas and Vegas flights. I got to pay for my baby mama hotel,
Of course,
because
yes,
I
sir.
can't go all the time. So now I'm paying for extras, 2 tickets, and it's just like,
And now we have a Dominican baby. You want to
Nah,
take on 2 more?
exactly,
There's 2 more.
man.
Are you taking kids?
nah. I think I'm maxed out right now, man.
Garcia could use some help, my G. That'd be great.
Oh, never mind. Run it. Yeah,
He's going slow.
run it. 6'3".
I tell Garcia he invested. He going to the league.
Never mind. Bring
Run
it.
it.
Yeah, I need a venture.
Yeah, man. 6'3".
Yeah.
Want to invest? 10%.
Are you okay with lending money out to people? Do you get it back? Do you ask for it back?
I can't stand lending money out because I'm also like not great at asking for it back. I'm just gonna chunk it up as a loss before I ask for it back. Yeah, and so that's usually what I do. So I try not to lend money out, and every time I do, I'll be like, every time somebody asks, I know I'm gonna say yeah. So I'll be irritated, like, dang it, they know I'm gonna say yeah.
And you know you're not gonna get it back.
Exactly.
They know you're gonna. They know you're gonna say yeah. That's why they ask you.
Nah, but most of the time I do get it back though, because like, yeah, I got a good
Family
friend
never
group.
pays you back.
I don't give my family money, and that's what's messed up. Except for my mama, and anytime I give my mama money, I just don't want it back. But everybody else, I'm cool.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yo, talk to me about the content of Nonchalant, man.
The content of Nonchalant is me like
What's that about?
me being a fuck nigga and not trying to, and me acting like I don't understand why the girl not answering my calls after I done did I done did weeks of being a bad
Like,
dude.
you don't know why she's
yeah,
upset.
exactly. So me bragging about taking her piece and like, why you not answering the phone?
Yeah.
Just like, yeah. So
Yeah, that's part of that growth, though.
growth, awareness,
Yeah,
man.
awareness,
That's all it is,
being
awareness.
aware of yourself. and,
Exactly.
yeah, taking accountability.
Exactly.
It's extremely important. What's up, Leche?
Most memorable session of the project or the album?
Most
Why?
memorable session. Probably had to be when I had this choir pull up, just because I was a fan of what they was doing, even though I didn't use a lot of stuff they did. I'm just a sap for like good singers and church singers, and I ain't
Well,
been.
that's where you came from.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I ain't been in church in so long, so being around some church singers, it was like, oh man, I missed this. It was dope.
It felt good.
Any other time we just was getting drunk at the end of the night, and I don't really.
You ever think
remember.
back to your time in the choir?
Yeah, a lot, because it was booming. I was trying to pull all the girls in the church. I was like, cool.
Church girls freaky. though.
Like, they was. Man, one of the homies got caught doing it in church. That shit was crazy. By the
No.
pulpit. That was a crazy time. But then the family started. It was
I
like,
didn't get caught, but it's
See,
just crazy.
y'all
Leche
different.
got caught outside of a church,
Oh,
y'all
one time,
different.
yeah. I had a parking lot.
Y'all really different.
butt naked in
But
the car.
I do miss church. Before start feeling political, then that's when I had to get out of there. And I was like, okay.
You ever take your son to church?
His mama took him. I took him maybe once or twice. I want him to choose his own path as far as being like spiritual and religious. I like
Dope.
introduce him to it, but I want it to be his choice at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
But what I did learn from church was my morals. So I just try to instill those parts in him.
For sure, for sure.
For real.
Yo, Anthony is crazy.
Oh man, shout out to Anthony. Shout out to my mama for that name too.
Well, yeah. Why wrap up the album with Anthony?
Just because
Antonio.
that's like my
Antonio.
most vulnerable self, and
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure it, like when people walked away from the album, that was the last part, like the last memory of my
want
album
them
was
to
like me
remember
being
that. Yeah,
vulnerable.
sure.
Yeah, so yeah, I love that part, talking about my dad issues and me trying to come to grips with why I act the way I act if I don't even be around my dad, and just understanding that like he passes down to me like the way I am. So
Yeah, it's in our
yeah,
DNA.
Exactly.
Yeah. Relationships with fathers is a tricky thing, man.
It's tough because I spend my whole life acting like it don't affect me.
And it really does.
And it do.
When
And
no one's looking.
the way I move in all my relationships, like, I got to find a way to let that hidden anger go, or like at least address it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah, Leche was roasted by his father on his deathbed.
He clipped you?
Yeah.
That's a good way to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
If you think
so,
about
so
it.
this
Yeah.
was, he was on his way out. He passed from cancer, stomach cancer, and I hadn't seen him in a few years. You know, my mom was a mistress. I was a product of an affair, but he just rings the phone. He's like, "Hey, I'm about to die. Come say bye." So I go say bye, and it had been like 2 years that he seen me, and the first thing he tells me is like, "Hey, you stopped running, huh?" Like, I had put on some weight, like 15,
Which
20
means,
pounds.
it means, hey, you're fat.
That is
And that
funny.
was the first thing he told me when he saw me.
Nah,
like, on his
that's
deathbed,
beautiful.
dog, bald.
So, did it make you want to work out now?
So
Not till
trip
way
out-
later.
Yeah, no. So now I recently lost 150 pounds.
Don't
Like,
play with him.
You know what I'm
sir,
saying?
don't
Play
play
with
with
somebody
this boy.
else.
But when I was running,
Did you say 150?
yeah, bro, in
Yeah,
a
dog.
It
year.
was a BB dub.
No surgery, all work.
And when I was running, I would go back to that, like, yo, you stop running, like as motivation. I had never
That's
never visited that
amazing,
moment
bro.
until
Shout out to you, bro. For
so
real.
I was
Yeah, nah,
doing
man.
that. But
Give yourself credit because that's amazing, bro.
thank you,
For
Primo.
real.
I appreciate it. But yeah, it's interesting, man. I also like.
They always make fun of me because I got my mom and dad in the picture, and they're still together.
Yeah, we say he's
Courtesy.
lucky.
They always
Yeah,
both parent shame
and
me.
that should be the norm. And we should, you know what I'm saying? And you probably don't feel like weird, but I feel like it's times my kid, me and his mom got such a good relationship, and I feel like sometimes he feel like he's not as cool as his friends who struggle. And
Right,
he like, and
right.
I'd be like, boy, you got a healthy life. You don't gotta like feel bad that your parents get along.
start
and
to
that
feel
they,
guilty, yeah.
exactly. And so I
It's like
get that.
survivor's guilt
Exactly.
almost, you know?
It's exactly that.
It's weird,
Sorry,
man.
Primo. Sorry we make you feel bad.
Yeah, man. Hey, more Black Superheroes out now, all streaming platforms, Westside Boogie. You know, we always appreciate the time and energy, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you for
We
having
appreciate
me.
it, man. Thank you. My guy, all day.
Stream
Cruz
it.
Show, Real 92.3. Let's get it.
Yo, check out more of our YouTube interviews now, ASAP Plus. Download the free iHeartRadio app so you can check out the Cruz Show podcast.